is all about lights, tradition of light over darkness. On this day, we light up our lives and evening by igniting diyas or lamps in our house. In order to honor that tradition, I call upon our chief guest here.
Our chief guest for today is Raagam. He is the International Affairs Coordinator at the UT and has immense experience across the globe. His main focus is to build bridges across organization, and his inputs have been integral to the internationalization by the UT. He is also involved in helping Indians come and get acquainted with the culture here, the students here. I invite you together to light the start here. We have a gift for you, Tejas. May I ask you to say a few words about your experience with India and what you expect from us?
Well, good evening and thank you for having me here today at Deepavali. Thinking of India, over the past 15 years I've been about 10 times to India now. I've been blessed to go there privately as well as for work. And every time I go to India I notice a few things. Of course, it's a very big country, there's a lot of people there. And the food, what can I say about the food? It's so diverse and rich. But what I really notice every time I'm in India is the pressure in India to create something. People are working very, very hard to make a future, to create something new, to build a life for themselves. Yeah. There's energy everywhere, and you see that in people. They really push themselves forward. Here at the University of Twente, my employer, we pride ourselves on being an entrepreneurial university. We say that we can create things because we understand society. We call that high-tech with a human touch. Yet, when I walk around in India, I have the feeling that India invented that. I remember fondly a couple of years ago, I put a picture on Facebook of a fix that I made on my fridge. It wasn't melting properly, so I put a little copper cable from a heating element into the ice, and the ice was melting properly. And an Indian friend of mine responded directly, finally, after all those years, you're finally becoming Indian. I asked him, I don't know, what do you mean? He said, just do one thing. Google, you got. Then I knew. A similar experience I had when I was a few years ago at one of the universities, IIT Kanakangi. They were working on new methods for detecting diseases. Got a long explanation that they were making microchannels in a plastic disc that had to be spun at a specific speed. And I was looking forward to seeing this very, very impressive lab that must have been behind it. So we walk around the corner and he points to the computer. That's our equipment. I was a little confused and he pulls out a CD-ROM and had little channels in it. We made it in a way that everybody in the world can use it. All you need is just a CD-ROM drive. And that's something I really, really like about India and the Indian attitude. You don't look for the most complex solution. You look for the most simple solution that works. And I think that's the point where the UT and India can come together very well. We're creating efficiency in this country. In India, you're creating solutions. If you put those things together, then India, the UT, the Netherlands can go hand in hand and keep on continuing improving. And that's also what I see here with students coming to university. You see Indian students arriving. At first, very impressed with all the facilities. But then they come into my office like, oh, you actually don't use a lot of it. Cannot we do it more? always looking for that next step. Well, I'm taking classes, but can also do research already. So I think that's a thing that Dutch students can learn from the university. There's always more you can do. Just don't sit back and wait for the world to come, but step towards the world and take it. I think that's what India is doing here locally, but also globally. India is taking over the world, and I'm not sure Europe is ready for it. With that, I would like to thank you for having me here. I wish you a very good new year, lots of health, happiness, prosperity, and I look forward to enjoying the evening. Thank you.